Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Today our group will present about corporate law representations, question 4, which is the case of Mohori, Bibee versus DHARMODAS GHOSE. Firstly, my name is Dyba binti Ahmad Farizan. I will present about introduction of the case. Okay, for appellant plaintiff is Mohori Bibee, advocate for appellants Wakins, respondent defendants DHARMODAS GHOSE, advocate for respondent W. Box, Judge Lord Merton, Lord Derby, Lord Linsley, Sir Fortnott, Sir Andrew Scope, Sir Andrew Wilson, and JJ. Court at Kolkata, report in 1903, 30 Indians plus 114, decided on March 4, 1903, Ex India Evidence Act 1877, Section 115, Indian Control Act Section 41, 1994, 64 and 65. Okay, next slide is about the case and fact of the case. DHARMODAS GHOSE was a minor who was the owner of some immovable property. His mother was appointed his guardian by Calcutta High Court. DHARMODAS GHOSE, the respondent, executed a mortgage deed for Rs 20,000 with interest of 20% per annum in favor of Brahmo Dutta, was executed when the respondent was minor. The mother of DHARMODAS GHOSE was gave notice to Brahmo Dutta by her attorney who was acting in the matter for Brahmo Dutta, by her attorney Bhupendra Nath Bose, informing that DHARMODAS GHOSE was a minor on the day on which the mortgage deed was executed.
My name is Siti Maisara as a second presenter.
So now, I will continue with the next slide, which is judgment. The first one is trial court. The trial court cancelled the mortgage deed as it was executed by the minor. Next, appellate court. Being aggrieved by the order and judgment of the trial court, an appeal was filed by Brahmo Dutta in the Calcutta High Court. Agreeing with the findings of fact arrived by the trial court, the High Court dismissed the appeal. Next, privy counsel. Against the decision of Calcutta High Court, Brahmo Dutta filed second appeal before the Privy Council for determination whether the contract made with the DHARMODAS GHOSE was voidable, and if the contract is void, then whether DHARMODAS GHOSE is bound to refund the money which has taken in the agreement. And the last one, Sir Fortnott, in delivering the judgment, reply the following point. The first one, Kedarnath was in full charge of the entire transaction on behalf of Brahmo Dutta and his principal Brahmo Dutta. The second one, the parties involved in the contract should be competent to make the contract. The third one, every person is competent to contract who is of age of majority according to the law to which he or she is subjected to. So now, I would like to proceed to the next slide. In Malaysian Law Act, the capacity to contract based on age is determined by the Age of Majority Act 1971. The Act states that all persons attain the age of majority at 18. Similarities between the Indian Law of Contract and the Contract Act 1950 and Indian cases which discuss similarities provisions are applicable in the interpretation of the Contract Act 1950. It is clear, therefore, only a measure of 18 years of age can enter into a contract. There are exceptions to this rule where even a child who has not attained the age of majority may be allowed to enter into a contract and it is valid. Next, capacity to contract. From section 10, they say that the parties involved in the contract should be competent to make the contract. For section 11, every person is competent to contract who is of age of majority according to the law to which he or she is subjected to.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Shahrin, third presenter. Disqualifications to compete for a contract. A person who has not attained the age of majority according to the law, and a person who is of unsound mind, and a person who has been disqualified from controlling by some law the possession of a minor. And law of estoppels. A legal tool used when someone contracts a previous agreement and the purpose of the policy is to protect the minor. Law of estoppels is not applicable to minor. Conclusion. Agreement with or by a minor is valid. Minor can be promised or a beneficial. Minor agreement cannot be ratified by him. No estoppel against the minor. No specific performance of the agreement. No compensation by minors. Minors' property liable for necessaries. Minors as a partner and as an agent. Minors as an insolvent. The minor can execute a negotiable instrument. The liability of minors, parents, of guardians. Thank you so much everyone for listening.